Let me thank all of my friends that are here, and I count all of you as friends. I'm delighted to see the council generals that are here. I hope that I will not leave any out, but I'd like them to stand. My dear friend who is sitting next to me, Council General from Saudi Arabia, I believe India is here, I understand Australia or Pakistan. What are my words this evening? I know that some of my time has gone to thank the Islamic Society of Greater Houston and all of the collaborating organizations that are here, Abu Dhabi and Baku, and many others who are here, the Karachi City Association and others. This is very special. Just this past week, I was able to celebrate the Iftar in Washington, D.C. with our good friends, Congressman Andre Carson and Congressman Keith Ellison. How special it is with the coming together of many of us that we have been able to celebrate Iftar in the halls of the United States Congress. That is a tribute to all of you. It didn't happen 20 years ago. It didn't happen 15 years ago. But because of the great leadership of this vast community, now in the halls of the United States Congress, we celebrate Iftar. It has been a very tough time for America over the last 10 days. For many of you understand what it is to be discriminated against, for the ugly words that would come because you're different in faith or race. And certainly many of us experienced that devastation on June 17th at Mother Emanuel AME Church. You did not have to be a Protestant or Christian or a member of the AME Church, because I saw the rising up from vast communities, including the community that studies and believes and is Islam. You came to our rescue, you came to comfort us. And just a day or two after it occurred, I joined with MJ Khan and those who were Hindu and Christian and Jewish to round a table to pray. No one's prayers were better than the other, but we listened to prayer. That is what my message is today. Many of you are here of countering violent extremism. You know that as a member of the Homeland Security Committee, I have obligations for securing this nation. Many of you have heard of young people leaving the shores to do what their families did not ask them to do. We've been caught up with that as a way to divide us and to have us not perceive our unity. But lo and behold, it is said in the Christian scriptures, what is meant for evil turns into good. And the 17th of June was meant for evil. But I have watched the wonderment in this season of Ramadan really raise its head of unity and love, as the Quran speaks of. So I come to you as a humble servant of the people, thanking you for this season and for coming together in this season, and encouraging as I look out and see the youth of this place, really the important people, that they link arms around harmony and love and opportunity, education, and they count Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee in the legislative pathway to be able to assure you that there'll be no discrimination and targeting because of your faith or your headdress. That is not America, and we will not stand for it in this country. We must be joined together in unity. So I close by simply saying this is a joyful time. Some may be mourning, but we celebrate that we can speak together under this one flag, and that we have seen over the last week a flag that is destructive, coming together by people of all walks of life to bring it down. Again, that's this season of Ramadan. And so I wish you the very best, and I hope our friendship will grow and be stronger, and I hope the men and women here will see each other as I see you, as friend and sister and brother, in the spirit of the great harmony and the teachings of your Quran, that we join you today by saying Ramadan Mubarak. God bless all of you. God bless the United States of America. Thank you so very much for having me this evening. This goes to the Abu Dhabi and Baku and the various sister organizations. It is to acknowledge Ramadan as one of the holiest celebrations for members of the Islamic faith, and it is a period of sacrifice and commitment. It concludes by saying thank you for your countless hours of commitment and dedication to the betterment of this community, and that is true. Your efforts are completely deserving, always deserving of respect, admiration, and commendation of the United States Congress. Would the representative from that organization please come forward?
Thank you very much.
Abu Dhabi, a city that I have enjoyed visiting many times. Thank you.
Islamic Society, I've checked it.
And Mr. MJ Khan is eagerly grabbing this, and I'll just conclude it by saying your efforts are deserving of the respect, admiration, commendation of the United States Congress.
Our U.S. representative from Texas's 9th Congressional District, who is serving his 6th term with us here today. We are so privileged. He is a veteran civil rights advocate and a firm believer in equality and justice. Let's welcome Congressman Al Green to the stage.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak. It's an honor to be with you tonight, and I am especially honored that we have so many members of the Consular Corps with us. This is an indication of just how much we appreciate each other and how much we're willing to celebrate together these momentous moments in time. Make these 2 points. The first point is those who go into places of worship in distant corners of the world, those persons who do this are not doing it in the name of Islam. This is not an act of Islam, this is an act of terrorists, and we have to acknowledge that Islam is a peaceful religion. And I am very proud of those who are in Houston, Texas, and across this country who are members of the faith, who celebrate Islam. I am proud that you have stepped forward to denounce people who commit crimes in the name of religion, whoever they happen to be. They must be denounced. I denounce them, and I thank you for denouncing them too. Thank you. We must do it. My second point, those who go into Christian churches in the United States of America with the intent of creating a race war, those who go into churches and murder innocent people, these persons are not doing it in the name of any religion. They are criminals, they are terrorists, they are dastards, and I denounce them, and I ask you to denounce them too. And finally this, the greatest lesson that I have learned from what happened in South Carolina caused tears to well in my eyes as I sat and I heard people who had lost their loved ones at a bond hearing. I heard a mother say, "I forgive you. I forgive you. You have taken my hero, but I forgive you." The message of all religions, all of the great religions, is associated with forgiveness. We must, as Dr. King made it very clear, learn to forgive and live together as brothers and sisters, or we will perish together as fools. The great message from this event is that sacrifice and suffering can teach us things that we can learn no other way. And sacrifice and suffering, I hope, teaches all of us to forgive so that we may live together as brothers and sisters in peace. God bless you, my brothers and sisters. I love you, and I thank you for allowing me to give you this message.
Now I'm going to call to the stage Mr. Sunny Sharma, President of the Houston Abu Dhabi Sister City Association and Chairman of this year's Houston Iftar Annual Ramadan Dinner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ramadan Kareem. On behalf of Sister Cities of Houston and all the Muslim organizations of the greater Houston area, it is an honor and a privilege to welcome each and every one of you tonight at our annual Ramadan dinner. Assalamu alaikum, swagatam, bienvenida, khush aamdeed. We are a country of immigrants where our culture, religious, political, and personal diversity have strengthened us all as one community. Tonight, we all come together to celebrate the holy month of Ramadan with our Muslim brothers and sisters to show the world that we can all coexist peacefully as one family. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And I want to thank our Mayor, Anise Parker, in leading that charge, as well as our congressmen, city officials, all consul generals, and above all, each of you in wanting to be that change to unite people of all faith. Let this be a shining example and hope to people all over the world that we can live together and prosperous together by respecting, embracing, and appreciating diversity among all of us as our strength. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Shukriya, Dhanyawad, Sheshe, Mercy, Danke, Arigato, Gracias, Asante, Shukran, and Tashakur. Wishing you and your family peace, love, and may God be with you all. Thank you very much.